Hello, Internet. It's your boy Winger785 here for some more fun and games. Today we have Cemetery Mary. And if you think that name is heavy-handed, no, just you wait. I say without knowing anything about what this game is. Yeah, what is this game? What's the forward time all the way down? Music. Character blips. We're gonna lower that. Help. Enter space. Arrow keys. Cute. Okay. Let's just dive in. I don't want to get sidetracked fidgeting with settings. Warning, this game contains themes and depictions of the following: stalking, kidnapping, strong language, mild drugs, alcohol, and smoking, blood, murder, suicides, flashing images, and potentially loud noises. Discretion is advised. Do I need to put this in the 18 plus section of my channel? What the hell? I'm immediately gonna play this volume. Okay. I've never been to a funeral that I didn't enjoy. That is, until very recently. And I wasn't quite sure how to feel. It was a beautiful service, and one they certainly deserved. If only it had come later in their lifetime, then maybe it could have been prevented. If there wasn't a murderer in my city, that's what everyone's been saying anyways. What now? The Blackwood Butcher. How romantic. That's what they called them, at least. It was hard not to overhear the rumors people said about them. I heard they strike at night. I heard they only target one person at a time and don't stop until they're dead. I heard it's a ghost, blindly seeking revenge. I didn't believe in any of that. What did you believe then? At least, not at first, oh god. But my parents did. And because of that, they didn't like me going off to the cemetery alone, staying until it closed, walking home by myself in the dark. Even though it was only across the street, these rumors had made them afraid for my safety. Do you really believe they're real? I asked my father. I do, he answered. Are you really worried for me? My mother did not say anything, but that is to be expected. They thought I was a perfect target. But I still didn't believe it. Still, they were worried about me. So they sent me off to live with my aunt, uncle, and cousin. They didn't live far. At least, not anymore. They moved from their fancy home in gorgeous Highland City to a small little cabin in the woods. I never understood why, but I never really asked about it either. My parents felt I would be safer with them. I didn't want to leave, but every day I stayed only seemed to stress them out more. So I went, to make them feel better. For the first few weeks, everything was fine. I barely left the house, barely went to town anymore, and when I did, I was always with someone, taking all precautions to avoid becoming a victim of the butcher. But I still thought it was only a rumor. Even if the number of deaths in our community increased, I never thought that I, or someone I knew, would be a victim. Then, that thing happened to those two. What? Did my parents die? And for the first time, I was worried. Say what now? Oh god. Shortly after that, my own parents disappeared. Oh my fucking god. They went in the diner, nor could I contact them. Even the authorities couldn't figure it out. No one had seen them. It was as if they had suddenly vanished. As if they were killed off. I don't like to think about that possibility. Actually, well, there was also that other thing that's happened. Maybe I should have told the authorities about it. Or anyone for that matter. But I was too afraid of what might happen if I did. Unknown number sends a text. Your parents are safe. Ooh, look at this art style. It's so fucking cute. I knew I would fall asleep if I sat down. Hmm? Is it raining outside? It wasn't supposed to rain today. The light's on outside. Is Croven out there? I better go check. Ooh, look at this badass. Save. Can I save? I can save. Great, this is a visual novel. What are you doing out here? It's raining. You're out here. Where's Aunt and Uncle? Croven, I finished dinner. Come inside. What are you doing? I can see that it's raining, Mary. Where's Aunt and Uncle? Put it, Mary. How many times do I have to tell you? They went to hell. I'm sorry. That was so dry. It was just, they went to hell. I'm sorry, that got me real good. Cool. This is why I love Cruise. Alright, I finished dinner. Come inside. It's spaghetti. I use your favorite sauce, too. Okay, I'll be inside in a second. So let me put this out. Is Croven a boy or a girl? And seriously, it really doesn't matter, but I get the feeling she's a girl. All the food is cold. Oh boy. I know, I fell asleep after I made it, so that's never been a problem for you before. I made too much. Are you upset with me for what I said earlier? I just wanted to take a seat in the living room, but it's fine. I'm not complaining. Other than that, we didn't say much and dinner was quiet. No. Don't just move forward. I want to see the rest of the text. It's not been a problem for you before. It still isn't. I'm just stating a fact, that's all. Okay? I made too much. It's alright. Let's be real. Even if they were still here, I would have eaten all of it anyways. I guess so. Jesus Christ. I love this. Are you upset with me for what I said earlier? Nah, don't worry about it. It was just a slip up. I probably would have made the same mistake. So don't talk about it anymore, alright? If you say so then. I'm really sorry, Crew. Mary, what did I just see? We're not talking about it anymore. Okay? I fail to see any of these choices having a consequence, but I like this one. I cleaned up most of it, but Corbin helped a little bit. Yeah. After that, he went to sit in the living room. It is a boy. Fucking knew it. I say as if I had any clue whatsoever. Once I finished cleaning the kitchen up, I joined him, like usual. Normally after dinner, when Corbin and I sat here together, we do something fun. Or we sit here together. Blech. We play a game on our phones together, or we get out a board game, or we play cards. Talk about our days if something exciting happened. But That's when aunt and uncle were still. Corbin's been in a pretty bad mood since. Alright. So your aunt and uncle died, and then your parents fucking go missing. I know you're just stuck with your cousin. I mean, interesting. It's not as if I can blame him. I want to talk to him, but he's kind of a dick. I don't really know if he's in much of the mood. I don't really know if he's much in the mood to talk. Yeah, no. What should I do? Attempt conversation. Of course, always attempt conversation. Crow, do you want to talk about it? There's nothing to talk about. I've still got my old therapist's number, you know. What? Roland? Ain't there a reason she was your old one? I know. But she was good at this kind of stuff. And I've been thinking that maybe... Shut up, Mary. Just shut up already. Can't I be bitter over it? Why are you trying so hard to rush me to therapy, huh? Thought you knew about this shit better than anyone, but here you are. I'm not gonna stop being upset just because you miss me being all happy, smiley and shit. Can't you just stop trying to fucking talk to me about it? I'll get over it when I get over it. Yeah. I love crows. Maybe get your own life, and then you stop worrying so much over mine. Sorry. I think I ended up making Crowin more agitated trying to talk to him. Oh well. After a few more moments of awkward sitting, I went upstairs and headed to my bedroom. I didn't want to make Crowin angrier than I had already. I brushed my teeth and got changed into my pajamas. I stretched out onto what you can consider my bed. The room I have in the cabin is nice. It's not like my room back in my actual home. But I've stayed here so long I've been able to decorate it a bit more to my liking. It's a pleasant room to stay in, even if it's not quite home. Of course, I don't normally sleep right away. I usually read a book, or watch a movie on my laptop, or lie awake thinking of every embarrassing thing that's happened in my life. You know, as normal people do. But as of recent, I picked up a different nighttime ritual. One that's nowhere near as pleasant. The text message I had received the days following my parents' disappearance. It was from a number I didn't recognize. Your parents are safe, it had said. I know I should have done something smart. I should have told somebody. But instead, I texted the number back. And they responded to me. I've noticed that other than the first message, they usually don't try to reach out to me. It's me who keeps texting them, hoping to find out what's happening behind all this. Are you still awake? I am awake whenever you want to talk. Will you tell me who you are? Fuck parents. Who cares about them? I want to know all about you, my dreamboat. That I cannot do. My identity must remain hidden. Forever? No, not forever. Then why can't you just tell me who this is? Because it's not safe. Why wouldn't it be safe? You'll have to trust me on that. I don't trust you at all. How'd you even get my number? Your parents gave it to me. Why would they do that? Because they care about you? You must be lying to me. My parents wouldn't do something like that. I'm sorry, you don't know your parents as well as you think you do. It's almost like they were serial killers who lived right next door to the cemetery. What does that mean? Seriously, you freak me out. I just want my parents back. Please don't drag this out. I just want them back home. You should get some rest. It's late, isn't it? I'll talk to you tomorrow. I don't like to text for too long. Until then, Goodbye. Goodbye. They suggested that I get some rest. But how do they expect me to do that? I'd never felt more restless in my life. Even asleep, I knew I wouldn't rest. When I woke up the next morning, Corbin had already left for the day. But that wasn't a surprise. He'd been staying out late and leaving super early ever since the incident. I think being home bothers him. I'm not surprised. Whenever I pass the diner, I too feel like not being there. It's not the same without mom and dad, after all. Despite this cabin being out in the middle of the woods, it really isn't all that hard to get back to Blackwood. Outside of our cabin is a faint dirt trail. It gets a bit twisty at some parts, but isn't too confusing. It takes about 15 minutes to walk down, but maybe 10 if you're fast. At the end of the trail, there's a fence, one with a slight gap in it. Past that fence is a little community. It isn't big. Few trailers with a few people living all the way out here. Far from anything that's, well, anything. But there's a road here. There's a bus that comes through. It runs through Blackwood. So whenever we need to leave, we take this bus. And then out to the end of a short trip. You're in Blackwood. It's the city I grew up in. And I always really loved it. There's a library and the local stores. But my most favorite place to be is the Blackwood Cemetery. It's got lots of trees to read under, and the prettiest headstones I've ever seen. There's a mausoleum too, though I've never been inside. Private mausoleum, you know? I don't know who it belongs to. Anyways, I always try to leave flowers when I visit, at least ever so often. And I visit a lot. I like to think it helps them, you know? Not feel lonely. Then, after having spent my day in Blackwood, I come back home the same way I left. But I always make sure no one sees me the way I come back home. Just in case, you know? Despite recent events, I too leave the cabin more than ever. Corbin is rarely home, and I don't like being there alone. I know I'm just being paranoid, but I don't like the thought that maybe the butcher could find me out here all alone. Even if that's the whole reason I'm here in the first place. So I go out a lot now. I feel more comfortable surrounded by lots of people. Despite how things may seem, I always prefer to be around people anyways. That's one reason why I like to go to the cemetery so often. There's always people there. Even if you can't see them. Boy. After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed into my favorite outfit. Corbin's gone and the bus I take into town should be arriving any minute now. Where should I go today? The library, the cafe, or the cemetery? I love these safe slots, by the way. The rest in peace is just adorable. I like the library. I decided to go to the library. There's nothing quite like a good book. My favorite kind of books are mysteries. Not necessarily murder mysteries, but mysteries in general. In fact, I kind of prefer it when the mysteries don't involve anyone dying. There's a lot less tension there, you know? But maybe I'm just too soft. I also quite enjoy manga, especially the shoujo kind. I feel almost embarrassed to like them, but I think that they're cute and nice. And I like seeing characters fall in love. Yeah, a shoujo. Maybe that's what I'll try to find at the library today. I stepped into the library and began to make my way over to my favorite spot, a tucked away corner in the library, right by a single window. Sometimes I spend an entire day in that corner, just reading. I've even managed to finish entire books without leaving the library. Same. I look forward to doing something like that again today, but when I got to my favorite spot, I noticed a man was already sitting there. I was surprised, because usually this library was pretty empty. But this man, he's familiar. I've met him before. Oh, my apologies. Did I take your seat? Oh, it's you! Mary. Marianta, yes? Ah, that's right. I remember you. From the funeral, right? Indeed. Do you remember my name? Reginald? That's right. It's a pleasure to see you here. I was hoping I'd run into you again one day. Oh? Reginald, are you the Blockwood killer? Butcher? I hope that doesn't come off weird. You were just such a pleasant person to be around. You really brought life into that funeral. Oh, really? Thank you, I think. So what brings you to the library today? Oh, well, I didn't really have plans, so I thought I'd just check out a book or something. It's raining really hard. I hope that's not affecting the recording. It kinda is, yeah. That's unfortunate. But oh well, too late now. Likewise, what kind of book were you interested in checking out? Be honest, I showed you Lie, a mystery novel. I think we can afford to be honest with this one. I'm actually here to look for a shoujo manga. Look at that blush, that's adorable. A shoujo manga? What's that? Oh, it's like, do you know what a manga is? I have an idea, but I can't say I've never read one myself. Well, it's like one of those, but it usually centers around the romance between the two main characters. And sometimes there's like friends or rivals, but I really like the comedy ones because you get cute jokes mixed in with the romance. But sometimes the drama ones are pretty cute too, and they can get really intense. And sorry, I'm rambling. I'm not good at explaining things. No worries, I think you did a good job. Assured you. Sounds interesting. Perhaps I'll check one out myself later. I'm trying to be more open to new things after all. But anyways, what are you here to read? Me? I'm reading Manslaughter on the Disorient Locomotive. What? Oh? I've been meaning to read that one too. Do you want it then? What? Oh, no. That's okay. Please, take your time. Just, if you wouldn't mind, would you tell me when you're done with it? You know, so I can maybe review it after? I'm fine with that. Though I've already gotten pretty far in, and I don't think I'll be finished by today. You have a cell phone, yes? Would it be alright if I have your number? That way I can notify you as soon as I'm finished. Oh, fucking hell. And, well, I like to try and be friends too, if that's alright. Oh, really? I mean, yeah, of course. Reginald and I exchanged phone numbers. The Blockwood Butcher can stalk me now. I was shocked he even remembered me. But I'd consider meeting him again a pleasant surprise, and one I really appreciated. After our exchange, I picked up a shoujo book from one of the shelves and began to read it in one of the other spots in the library. I ended up liking it so much, I looked for the other books and brought 2 or 3 home with me to read later. After I came home, had dinner, and cleaned the kitchen up, I began my usual nighttime routine. I got changed into pajamas, brushed my teeth, sat on my bed, and texted whoever they are. Hi, it's me again. Are you there? Yes. You're still not going to tell me anything, are you? No. Can I ask you something, even if you won't give me an honest answer anyways? Okay. Are you the Blackwood Butcher? Would I tell you if I was? Are you afraid for their safety? Of course, why wouldn't I be? I see. Should I be afraid for my own safety? Why do you have them? I'm pretty sure anyone would tell you be afraid for your own safety. But I'm curious, so let's go. Who am I to tell you what you should and shouldn't be afraid of? Your fears are your own to judge. You're way too vague. Why'd you even contact me to begin with? I thought you'd like to know about your parents. I'm only trying my best to keep you happy. Oh, Reginald, why do you have a secret account? Why you like this? Why do you have a secret phone that you used to text me with when you don't think it's me? Or when I don't think it's you? I have so many concerns. You think I'm happy? Maybe not now, but you will be. I have to go now. Goodbye. Goodbye. After another frustrating and unsettling night of text messages, I got under the covers and tried my best to sleep. It wasn't easy, and I had a lot of difficulty trying. I don't remember exactly when, but eventually I was able to sleep, even if not peacefully. Dad? Ooh, a dream. Yes, sweetheart? Um, yes? Is something wrong? Mama told me that Uncle Ray died. Did she now? Are we gonna go see him? No. You don't need to worry about that. I don't? But, listen, Mary. Normally, when someone passes, you hold a funeral for them, right? Yeah. The thing about funerals, though, is that they're for people who are worth remembering. What? Dad, why are you trying to say Uncle Ray wasn't worth remembering? What the fuck? After I got out of bed, made myself some breakfast, got changed in my favorite outfit. Corbin's gone, I take the bus out of town, I should be arriving any minute now. Where to go today? Ooh. Day 2. Where do I want to go? Let's check the cafe. I decided to go to the new cafe that opened up. And this is all the ratings. Let me grab my water real quick. Planet Dollars, popular coffee chain. But we've never had one in this town. Well, until now, that is. Planet Dollars. Starbucks. Smooth. Real smooth. Impressively smooth. I've always wanted to go to one. Just to try it, you know? And then you get addicted because Starbucks is awesome. Although, I don't actually like coffee. But still, I can at least see what they had, right? When I got to the cafe, it was already packed. I thought since it had been open for a few weeks. I thought since it had already been around for a few weeks, some of the hype surrounding it would have died down. But I guess not, seeing as how noisy and crowded it was. Still, at least it was something different from usual. As I said, I'm not particularly fond of coffee. And since I had a light breakfast anyways, I decided to treat myself with a muffin. A chocolate muffin! Hey, I had a chocolate muffin for breakfast today. What a coincidence. Because sweet foods are the best. I mean, you're not wrong. But also, overly sweet can be toxic. However, I found myself in a bit of a pinch when I tried to look for someplace to sit down. It seemed as though everyone's seats were already taken, and I really didn't want to walk and eat at the same time. Luckily, though, I was able to find an empty seat. A girl around my age, with the most spectacular eyebrows, was diligently working on her laptop, with an empty seat across from her. The most spectacular eyebrows? Look at them! They fly up into feathered wings! What the hell? They're fucking gorgeous! But also, how on earth is that possible? Alright, if anyone knows a girl with eyebrows as fabulous as this, send pictures. Like, head to my Discord server and send pictures. I don't care where. Just spam. Just look at those eyebrows. They're fucking fabulous. Oh my goodness, I could die. I figured she must be writing an essay for college or something. Coffee shops are popular with people in college. Or so I hear. I mean, that is true. Caffeine helps us run. Seeing as this was the only seat left, I asked her, "Excuse me, may I sit there?" She didn't verbally answer me. Rather, she glanced over at me, rolled her eyes, and nodded to the empty chair. I tried to look apologetic as I sat. "Sorry for the intrusion. Thank you." "What are you working on?" "I'm sorry, I don't have friends." "What are you doing?" "Sorry, can you shut up for a second? I'm trying to concentrate." "Oh, sorry." "Can I help with anything? I'm the worst." "I'm sorry." No, I'm fine." Hmm? "You have the most spectacular eyebrows on this fucking planet." "Thanks." "So, you're interested in what I'm doing here?" "Well, yeah, I guess." "You seem to be very focused after all." "As focused as I can be." "What's your name?" "Me? I'm Mary." "Twyla, nice to meet you." Twyla. That's a fabulous name. I'm sorry, Twyla's a name you don't fucking hear every other day. Like, that is fucking gorgeous. Yeah, I'm stealing that. Somebody I know is gonna get nicknamed Twyla. Anyways, I'm working on a report. A report? Like, for school? No. Have you noticed something odd going on in town recently? Something odd? I'm not surprised if you haven't heard about it. It's like the police are trying to dull suspicions. Say what now? Or just arrest potential suspects so everyone can feel safe. Oh, are you talking about the killing wars? The Blackwood Butcher, right? Don't say it so loud. But, yes. How'd you know? Oh, well, I've been hearing the rumors for a while now. And actually, my aunt and uncle died pretty recently. They were, killed. Really? Uh-huh. It's actually pretty... How did they die? Oh, I didn't, I don't know. No one really told me, but the circumstances were strange. Like, they didn't die naturally. There was definitely someone else involved. At least, that's what I've been told. Uh-huh, interesting. You know, maybe you can help me with this report. And, some other stuff. Oh? I can? Yeah. If you're okay with that, of course. Oh, yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, having a serial killer around is bad. So if I can help, like, raise awareness or something. I mean, like, yes. I'd like to help you. Thanks. This will really put me ahead. Shit, I have to go actually. I'm running late for something. Here, give me your phone number. I'm not entirely sure I'll need your help, but I'd rather have a way to contact you just in case. Oh yeah, of course. Twyla and I exchanged phone numbers. Is Twyla the Blackwood Butcher? I want to hazard no. She could be. To be frank, I could be. But I have a strong vibe that Twyla is not the Blackwood Butcher. And if I'm wrong, well, then I'm dating a serial killer, or I will be somewhere in my life. After she packed up her laptop and was picked up by the car outside. Come to think of it, I didn't actually see her drink any coffee or order any food. I guess maybe she finished before I got there. I don't know why she would choose such a noisy place to work though. Obviously to people watch. The fuck you with a coffee shop for? After spending my day looking in some nearby stores, I went home pretty tired. I ate leftovers for dinner and yawned more than once as I got changed into pajamas. I plopped myself into my bed and pulled out my phone, ready to continue the nightly conversation. You're there, right? Of course I am. I don't know why I keep contacting you. I guess I'm just afraid if I don't you disappear or something. It's unlikely. I know you won't tell me where my parents are, but can you at least tell me why you took them? No. Why not? I don't know who could be seeing these messages. I'm not sharing them to anyone. Do you expect me to trust that? Do you expect me to trust you? Fair point. I really don't see how this works. How am I supposed to trust you? Oh, how am I supposed to trust you aren't someone dangerous if you don't give me any info to go off? Especially when I haven't even heard from my parents. Goodbye, Mary. Sleep well. Oh, shit. You hit them with the logical argument and they're just like, alright, goodbye. Fuck. Sucks when that happens. Then again, I'm usually also hitting people with the logical arguments, so oh well. I felt sick that night as I tried to go to sleep. I tossed and turned so many times, and yet I was still too tired to get up and try doing something else. I don't remember when, but eventually I was able to fall asleep. I didn't sleep very well though. I never do. I'm not going back out there. You saw how they were looking at me. Mom? Mom, I love your hair. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. Just, maybe it's better if I don't anymore. What the fuck? Confusion. Maximum confusion. You know the routine. Get out of bed, breakfast, favorite outfit. Corbin's gone, and the boss is here. Where's it go today? It's the favorite time, boys and girls. Time to head to the cemetery. I went to my favorite place, the cemetery. Cemetery is pretty much on the same block as my family's restaurant. Actually, before I do this, I want to check something. I want to see if she'll complain. Yeah, I had a feeling. I was just there the other day, maybe I should try going somewhere else. And loop. Same for the cafe, so I guess cemetery is the only choice. The cemetery is pretty much on the same block as my family's restaurant. Right next to it, in fact. All you have to do is cross the street, and it's on the same side of the road. I think my parents chose this location because it's good for business. That's what Mom told me anyways. People are usually hungry after a funeral. Crying really takes a lot out of you after all. Wow! I mean, you're not wrong, but jeez. I was always glad to live there. because I really love visiting the cemetery. I like to walk down the rows and see who got flowers that day. That's what I do most days. Sometimes I'll pick my own flowers just to leave on graves that look like they've been forgotten about. I'm actually quite known for the cemetery. Some people have even begun to use a nickname for me, though I don't know how many of them even know what I look like. Ooh! When I arrived at the cemetery gates, however, I was surprised to see Corbin standing there with what looked like a new friend. Yeah, I'm getting female vibes from this friend, which means Corbin's trying to smash! Corbin? Mary? Ugh, she followed me. Huh? No, I didn't. You know I always come here. Yeah, but that's usually not until later. Why are you here so early? I mean, it's not as if I had anything better to do. Well, you have to be here right now? I'm kinda on a date. Babe, let's go on a date. Where do you wanna go? To the cemetery, of course! I love it. I love it so much. Oh, this is a date. I mean, it can be if you wanted it to be. I'll think about it. I think my favorite kind of dates when you don't know the person are when you just happen to be doing something and they're along with you, or you just rope them out to do something, and neither of you say it's a date until it's almost done or just getting good, and then it's the oh, this is a date card. And it's so fun to do that. I'm so sorry. But I would love to. Thinking about it. Who's your friend? This is. I don't know if to pronounce that Basilis or Vasilis. Madame Maria Kid. Yo. Sorry, Mary, but can you please go? I really just don't have the energy for this right now. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to intrude. I'll see you later. Later. See you some other life, Mary. See you some other life. Love that. I left Krugman alone. I didn't want to interrupt his little dates or whatever. I especially didn't want to make him more mad at me. However, I wasn't gonna let him stop me from going in the cemetery. I continued on, past the gates and stepped inside. It seemed emptier than usual. It didn't look like any funerals were being held today. Would it be mean of me to wish there was? Yeah. Thunder is rumbling. Okay, I get it. You didn't like that one, but geez, calm down. Yeah, it probably would be. Forget I said anything like that. It would be a really awful thing to say. It was a really awful thing to say. When nighttime rolled around, I headed back home. Slipped into my pajamas and headed to bed almost immediately. Of course, though, I couldn't sleep right away. I had someone I needed to talk to first. Good evening again. Good evening. May I ask you something? You always do. How did you know my name is Mary? I've always known. Huh? I've always known what your name is. I'm not gonna pick, did my parents tell you. Have we met before? If we did, you probably wouldn't remember. If? So we didn't meet. Take the if as a maybe. We may have met before, but would it make any difference if you didn't remember me? It would be as if we were meeting for the first time. Grandma? That's weird. I am uncomfortable. Any updates on my parents? They're fine. Will I ever see them again? Yes. Because I'm coming to get you too. I just need more time. Good night, Mary. I'm coming to get you too. Grandma, no! Alright. So, the unknown number is Grandma. That's interesting. I went to sleep feeling pretty shaken that night. I try not to think about it. I'm surprised I was able to get any sleep at all. I'm surprised I didn't have any nightmares either. Uncle Cross? Yeah, Mary? Uncle Cross, can I ask you a question? Sure thing, kiddo. Shoot. Why'd you lose your eye? Ah, Mary. That's not. It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. I lost my eye in war. You were in a war, Uncle Cross? I was. I won't get into the specifics of it, but it was important to me that I protect my family in any way I could. Do you miss it? My eyeball? Yeah. You know something? Not as much as I thought I would. I think I would miss you bunch a lot more. That's adorable. Oh, what? I woke up late the next morning. Must have been pretty tired after the last few days. Dragged myself out of bed and followed my normal morning routine. Changed in my favorite outfit, had breakfast, etc. And of course, Krogan was once again nowhere to be seen. However, when I checked my phone that morning, I realized he had sent me a message. To my surprise, there were other messages there as well from my new friends. Who should I read first? Look at this phone! So cute. I like that wallpaper. Twyla! Mary, it's me, Twyla. Croven, hey Mary, I'm sorry, I know. Reginald! Good morning, Miss Mary. Why is Reginald a fucking blowfish? It looks like a fucking... It looks like a birthday party blowfish. Why? Explain this to me. I don't understand. Speaking of things I don't understand, I want to check how long this game is. I'm not worried, I'm just curious. You know, how much longer that is. Because this feels like a good spot to stop if it's not that, if it's too long. Oh yeah, this is a few hours long. This is a good place to stop for now. Definitely. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the story as much as I am. If I've made any, questionable choices, forgive me. And please, let me know in the comments below. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!